Torkwase with Local Zone. In the studio, we have today Michael McCurtis.
That's great.
You are the senior pastor for Total
Life Christian
Center, and people refer to you as Pastor Mike.
They do.
So you just came out with a stage play called Celebrate Mama.
That is correct.
Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Well, Celebrate Mama is a tribute to my own mother that passed away in December, I conceived it several months before she died when I was in Denver, and it was just something I wanted to do for her, but I wanted to do it in such a way that it would have the universal touchstones of motherhood that would cause all mothers to be celebrated, and so we were able to do that. You know, the scenes include Mama's cooking, Mama's whippings, conversations with Mama, and other wonderful things. And we debuted or premiered on Mother's Day this couple of weeks ago, and it's off and running, and it's a wonderful, wonderful show.
So did you write it, direct it, produce it?
I've done them all, so I'm wearing all those hats. I wrote it, and I directed it, and I produced it, and I'm also going to be promoting it, and later getting another actor to take over the spot so I can focus on the business.
Okay, sounds good. So now where else is the play going to be?
Well, we'll be coming into Los Angeles soon. Right now we're workshopping it in, we opened in Ventura, and then we went to Oxnard this past Friday night, and back into Ventura at another spot on Sunday, and we'll be in Santa Maria on June the 18th at a Foursquare church, I believe. I wrote the show so that it could be done both in a church and or the expanded version in a theater. And so for the next several months we'll be preparing it for its debut, maybe at the Wilshire Bell or one of those theaters, and it'll be the big expanded version that we're working on now.
Okay, so when you debuted it on Mother's Day, what was the audience reaction to it?
Oh my gosh, it was wild. The thing that was so much fun, the show has the potential to have other actors, but I developed it to be a two-man show with a lady doing voiceovers and a bunch of stuff happening with sound that makes it very, very lively. Man, when we opened it, Carzy and I have been working for months. Well, first of all, I started it while my mother's health was declining, and finished it. I wrote it in 2 weeks, edited it in 2 weeks, sent it out to some of my pros. They listened to it. This was 2 years ago. I started rehearsals with Carzy. It was too much work to put the show up while I was helping the caregivers care for my mother.
Right.
So after she passed away, then I went to work. We rehearsed from January until literally the night of the show. We were still doing stuff.
Making all the tweaks.
Boy, we went up there, and the people were screaming and hollering from the minute. When it was time to cry, they cried. When it was laughter, they were cracking up. It made us feel good.
Okay. Now, you've been a senior pastor for how long at the church?
Well, technically for the last couple of years. My mother and father founded the church, and as they started growing older, I was voted in as the pastor. But my dad is still alive, and as long as he's alive, I told him, Dad is still the pastor. Okay. He calls himself the overseer, but he oversees pastoring.
Now, it seems like you're in Ventura County.
I'm in Ventura County, and Ventura, California in particular.
And then what type of impact does the church make in the community?
Well, my dad has won an award from President Reagan because he's been getting people jobs free of charge. He won what was called the Volunteer Service Award, a Volunteer Action Award, I can't remember which, as a result of getting jobs. When he came into Ventura, he didn't want to do a ministry that was traditional, so he's always been involved in the community. So when he opened this thing, it was called Job Readiness, Aptitude, and Testing back in 1968, changed the name to EPA, Employment, Aptitude, and Placement Association. And so many thousands of people have gotten jobs because of my father. So we've made a big impact there, and now we've done things out of the country in a number of different countries, including what I'm doing now in Brazil.
Okay. So not only are you a pastor, you're a writer, you're an actor, you're also a singer.
This is true.
So let me show the CD. Do you have it? So you have this CD.
Yeah, let me show it again because that was a little too fast.
Oh, it was too fast. let me show it again just in case you guys didn't see it. I put too much work in it. Put that bad boy up again. So you have your CD. It's called All Over the World.
That's correct.
When did it come out?
We recorded it over the course of several years in Brazil. In 2004, I was doing so much stuff in Brazil from 2002 to 2004, helping artists there. I called home and said, send me my masters. Went in the studio, and the translators helped me to take the 40 young people and help them to learn the music in English because they couldn't speak any.
Oh, wow. And
so then we recorded, and so from 2004 just kept going, running back and forth to Brazil. The music tracks were recorded here. Bishop Blake's musicians, Jason White and the Newble brothers, Michael and Jimmy, did the basic tracks for me here. They, it's bad. And so then we went there and did all the vocals. Did some background vocals here, but I did the majority of my recording in Brazil, and my, it's a great. So we have 10 tracks in English and 10 in Portuguese. So I've learned how to speak the language. So I've done them in both languages.
And now, all over the world is the name of the CD. So what is it about?
Well, it's a gospel CD. So it's praise and worship. It's all the songs that I've written about. Like one is called All Over the World, and there's a song my mother wrote called I Thank You, Lord.
Oh, so it's in the family.
It's in the family.
Okay.
I told her I wrote one verse in there because I love the song so much. I just wanted to be able to say I helped write it. So, Mama, I wrote a verse. I love it. So go ahead. So it got Mama and Michael.
Put your name on those credits.
Oh yes. So I'm no fool. No, but anyway, so we have all wonderful singers that can't speak English but learn to sing it, as well as some that could speak English and sing it, and then me learning Portuguese. It was a very difficult experience at first, but I got it.
How long did it take for you for that main process?
To get past being able to just say tudo bom, when I first was there, to the 2004, when I was there for 3 solid months, I got immersed, and I would have to say barbershop for me. Cavalheiro. Say it again, cavalheiro. Proclama que Jesus Cristo. Stuff like that. I had to work it until after a while I got it. So just listening, I'm pretty fast with languages. I can speak Spanish and Portuguese is similar, but it's different.
Right.
And I got it. So
okay. So where can people find your CD?
They can make contact.
I'll shoot it again.
Yeah.
So they can see.
Let me see where they can find it. They can order it at tlcc.concerts@gmail.com and also www.brasmerica.web.officelive.com.
Okay.
Or they can call me. 310-8920953. Simple. Just call me.
And then for your play, do you have a website or somewhere where people can find the dates?
Same. The reason I'm using the card is because my administrator, Deloria Smith Mondesor, takes care of all this stuff. I don't even know really how to go online and get my own stuff. But once again, she has all this stuff professionally laid out, and we're getting ready to, I was going to use the term pimp it up to the next episode. I should just say primp it up or to the next level. So they can order online and keep their eye open. I have not gotten into the serious promotion. I have not even yet contacted my record company executive friends because I was dealing with my mother's health.
Right.
But now, 2011 into 2012, it's on like a chicken bone. Or like Donkey Kong, whichever makes you happy.
All right. Is there other than the play that's going to be coming out again? Is there any other things that, as far as church-wise, any projects that are coming up?
That's enough. Celebrate Mama. I will be doing some ministry, and I like to do things under the title. People do what they call revivals. I do what I call life sessions. Okay. Because I think a lot of people in the African American community get a lot of hype and a lot of excitement and a lot of inspiration, but don't get as much education to go along with it.
Right.
And so one of the things, like with the play, I love some of the plays that I see, but I think we have seen enough of our community and the stereotypical manners. It's always got to be that for the women, the neck and all of that, and the men are stomping the woman on stage. I'm just tired of black men stomping. Well, I'll kill you, woman. I want something where we look at each other and say, hi, how you doing? Positive influence. And that's what Celebrate Mama does. And that's what we're going to do with all of our work. So
is there any plans for another, after you kind of get the dates down and have the other actor, are you going to be writing some more plays? Or
I already have other plays written, and I'm working on some other. But listen, people, Celebrate Mama for the next year to 2 years.
That's what it's about.
It's all about Celebrate Mama, because this is my franchise piece. Everything else I do is going to flow from that. I've already got one that I put up on stage called Before We Say I Do. We had great success with that. I've written another one called School Days, DAYS. That is why I've written one called, it was the one that I've utilized Carsey first, called Who Let and Left the Kids Out. So you have L-E-T with the F falling. So it's Who Let the Kids Out, Who Left the Kids Out. It's a monster. Okay. So we got some wonderful stuff that's ready to come out. But Celebrate Mama. Okay. We're going to be celebrating Mama a long time. Do you want to say the website one more time? You want to for me? Yes, I have to take my glasses off there. www. Okay, is it the Bras? Brasmerica. Okay. www.brasmerica, Merica, one word. .web. So you can. But keep going. .officelive.com. So do you want to find out about the CD, the play,
Pastor Mike. You can find all the information on there. So this is Pastor Mike, and I'm Torkwase for Local Zone.
All right.
Listen, do your own math and learn from the stuff that you are missing. Create your own path with your own vision.